What's up, guys? We got one here today from Modern Woman Archive where we're diving into some hot takes straight off the internet, ranging from why nice guys are off limits to frustration for modern dating, hobbies, ticking biological clocks. It's got all kinds of a mess. Let's get into it.
If you are thinking about giving a chance for that nice guy, don't do it. Just don't. Even if he says that you are so beautiful that he can't believe that you are real, no, don't do it. Go away.
Oh, ladies, don't give that nice guy a chance. You better stick to Chad, who's emotionally unavailable and thinks boundaries is a new video game. The nice guy complimenting your beauty, apparently it's criminal now. Meanwhile, the bad boy gets you, and then your alimony checks later. Seriously, the disdain for decent men is a masterclass on how to reward mediocrity and punish effort. No wonder marriage rates in the West are tanking faster than a crypto coin after an Elon Musk tweet.
I am 30 years old. I'm very single. I'm happy being single. I'm gonna cry. I have 0 people on my radar. I'm not interested in dating at the moment. I need to heal myself. But what's so frustrating, is that everyone wants to move my life along faster than I do. And by that, I mean, it's horrible that I feel like I can't talk to anyone and mention a man's name in a conversation without them assuming that we're talking, that we're dating, that I like them, that they're anything more than just my friend. It's so frustrating. You can see it on their face and they don't ask a question. They just look at you. You can hear it in their voice. They either get quiet and they wait for you to give them more information, or the way that they ask their questions changes. I'm not entertainment. My life is not entertainment for you. I am literally just living my life and having friends and having so much fun. And when God brings a man into my life that I'm supposed to be with forever, you'll know. I'll tell you. I'll be excited about them. But until then, please stop assuming that everything in my life has to do with a man, because it doesn't. I didn't expect to cry on the internet today.
She said her life wasn't entertainment for everybody else, but yet she's posting this shit on the internet. Make that make sense. But we're sitting with this single but happy paradox, crying while declaring independence. I mean, I guess that's a new vibe. But here's the kicker. Society pressures you to rush, but do you ever wonder why? Because the same people know you've got a biological timer running while men age like fine wine. Sorry, but you're blaming everyone else for questioning your friendships when your actions scream insecurity. The reality is many women bought into the strong and independent, and now they're left holding hands with their self-love journey instead of a partner.
The question that I hate the most is when somebody's asking me, what hobbies do I have? I'm like, none. I can literally spend 24 hours laying in my bed watching TikToks. Like, what hobbies are you talking about? I'm so mad at myself and my parents that they didn't make me to go to any, dancing school, to start singing, to do gymnastics as a kid, because now I don't have any hobbies, I don't have any talents. I'm a lazy Gen Z ass. Wow. And I'm so embarrassed to admit that I don't have hobbies. Thankfully, I have a TikTok and content creation, so technically it can count as a hobby, right? Before I had a TikTok, I could not answer that question, what hobbies do I have, because I have none. Kids, go dancing, go swimming, go play basketball, do whatever. Don't be at home. That's so sad.
At least she's honest that she's a lazy Gen Z ass. I mean, that's good. But no hobbies and just TikTok. Congratulations, you're officially the poster child for modern digital decay. Your parents didn't force you into gymnastics, maybe because they thought you'd figure out life on your own. But looks like they were wrong. Watching endless TikToks isn't a hobby. I mean, here's a wild idea. Turn off the phone, pick up a book, or learn an actual skill before your algorithm-induced brain rot becomes irreversible.
This is something that nobody talks about, but it's important and it's real. The pain that comes with being single years and years and years and years is deep. No matter if you are successful, beautiful, super fit, super rich, have everything in the world, have so many friends, have been traveling all over the world, look at me, I'm single and happy. Yeah, you can be. But with it comes a pain of not being witnessed. comes a pain where you wake up every day and you have to give yourself all the love, all the motivation, all the yalla, let's go do it. It's not easy, and nobody talks about how we feel inside when years and years and years and years and years pass by and you're actually just still single because I don't know because of what, so many reasons. And I just wanted to talk about it because it's hard. Like, I'm a very, very positive person. I work on myself. I'm active. I have good career. I have amazing family. So many friends. Just came back from DC last night because I was visiting my friends there. Like, everything looks perfect and is perfect. But there is a pain that really lingers in my soul about the years that keep passing by while I'm not witnessed. And I know that I'm not alone in this. Probably there are so many other people, women and men both, that feel the pain of aloneness.
Yep, the pain of singleness right there. And sure, you've got friends, a career, a gym membership, but deep down that emptiness gnaws away at you like a Netflix series cliffhanger. And here's the uncomfortable truth. The feminist movement promised independence but delivered isolation. Modern laws and social norms have pushed men out of the equation entirely, leaving a woman to carry the emotional baggage of perpetual loneliness. Blame it on the culture that says men are optional until they're not.
You know what I realized the other day? Is that men will never have to worry about, like, what if the guy that I love doesn't ask me to marry him in time. I was thinking about it and I was like, I feel like that would be such a horrible feeling, is like trying to get the person that you're with to marry you. Like, I want to be with a guy who just like wants to marry me so badly. Like, I never want to be in a situation where I'm like, okay, the clock's ticking, you're gonna pop the question. That would suck so much. And like, honestly, as much as I try to deny the fact that like there's a timeline, it is a fact that as a woman, your fertility decreases at the age of like 35. So I feel like you kind of have to base it off of that if you want to have kids. But men will never even have to like think about that because they can literally have kids whenever they want. Like, there's no time limit for them. They just find a younger girl and then they're fine. It breaks my heart to see girls who have literally had so much time wasted. Like, say you've been together for like so long. Clearly the person knows like you want to move forward. And then they just don't ever ask you to marry them. And then you're just kind of like waiting around for them to do it. And then you guys end or they break up with you or whatever happens. I've literally watched this happen to people in my life. And it's so sad. Because again, like I said, if you want to have kids, you sort of are on a timeline. Like, what do you do when you just get out of a long-term relationship at like 30-something years old? Not that that's old at all, but like starting over at that age would just suck. So girls, just be really careful. Honestly, you should never have to beg a guy to want to marry you if you guys have been together for like a long enough time. Like, don't waste your time. You have to look out for yourself. It breaks my heart thinking about the fact that a guy could just like literally waste your time like that and mess things up for your future. They're gonna be completely fine because they can just find a younger girl to get pregnant. And so look out for yourself.
Ladies, you're racing against the clock while men casually sip their coffee unbothered. Fertility timelines, I mean, that's biology. Sorry if it doesn't fit your Instagram caption. And yes, men can remarry and reproduce well into their 50s while you're left starting over at 35 because society told you wait for the right one. The truth is women waste prime years on relationships with no endgame and then lament on younger competition. The solution is be upfront about your intentions and stop playing the victim in your own timeline. Anyways, a recurring theme here is modern culture and laws have set up a playing field where men and women both lose, but very different ways. Feminism sold independence at the cost of family. Social media glorified attention-seeking over connection, and society incentivizes short-term flings over long-term commitment. Men are walking away from relationships and marriage not because they fear commitment, but because the system's stacked against them. If you want a solution, as men need to protect themselves, prenups, passports, or simply opting out until the laws catch up, and women need to recognize the clock isn't just a suggestion. Seek partners who align with your goals early and don't waste time on men who won't commit. The elites profit from our dysfunction, but fixing the family unit starts with reclaiming accountability. Stop blaming the system and start working around it. Anyways, guys, that's the end of the video here today. If you like what you've seen, hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Drop me a comment down below on what you think. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.